Why is that so?
Every day for me is a blues lah. And then fly back to Malaysia, and then work with two three companies before I joined UTAR 2019.
So, talking about all this designing, right, when actually your passion started doing this designing itself?
Oh, design itself. Actually, when
That's
even
nice.
until now, I can remember. Oh, what I did in my diploma, during my bachelor.
So, what are the challenges you think that you might face?
Okay, of course, any new product they have a lot of challenges lah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to my episode 4 of the Innovators Minutes. So, today we're gonna have with us Mr. Yusri, who also known as the Creative Technologist from Utah. So, we're gonna hear more about interesting facts and his experience throughout his journey being a technologist, especially in this creative media. So we're gonna learn a lot about on his challenges and about his new product and how he is able to overcome all those challenges. And let's hear out from him on his advice to the younger generation who like to venture into digitalization. As the world is all about moving towards digitalizations, artificial intelligence, let's say you're hearing a lot of things about neural networking, new media. So he's going to share about a little bit on all those things and we're going to know more about it. So let's get into the podcast. Hi, Mr. Yusri. Good morning.
Hi Visha, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So, how's your Sunday morning?
Yeah, Sunday morning, Sunday blues.
Sunday blues. I
Usually
always heard of
Monday
Monday
blues.
blues.
Yeah, for me Sunday blues.
Why is that so?
Every day for me is a blues lah. Indeed.
Probably because you're not an early morning person.
Yeah, quite early morning person. I woke up
Morning.
around half past five, something like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's pretty
and then
early.
I pray and then go out for workout, jogging with my
Every
wife.
day.
Pardon?
Every day.
Yes, every day,
Wow.
every day. So far, nearly more than 14 days, 15 days now.
Oh, that's good.
Non-stop. Yeah, healthy because over 40 now. You need to take care of your health.
Stay healthy. But that's a very
Yeah,
good habit. That's a very
yeah,
good.
habit. Yeah,
So,
that's right.
seriously, let's start off with introducing yourself and what is your expertise on. Let's talk a bit of your journey.
Okay, my full name is Yusri bin Zamri. And, people call me Yusri Zamri. Okay, I'm currently lecturer in Utah in the lecture of game study. Okay, my expertise is user experience, interface design, digital media, digital learning, human computer interaction, and focusing more to digital learning and marketing itself. Okay, my journey from beginning, as normal, common, ordinary, what we can say, ordinary students. Okay, I came from sekolah rendah, sekolah menengah, and then I went to vocational, and then I took the SPMV, and then after that continue to certification. Okay, certificate in the electronic, and then long time, and then after that continue in diploma, and then degree, bachelor in communication, UPM, and then I moved to masters. Okay, master in Bangor University. Okay, Bangor University, and then in digital media, focusing on more to privacy and interface terms, something like that. Okay, and then after that, I pursue my PhD in Brunel, London. Okay, unfortunately, I not finished it yet. okay, because some reason, and then fly back to Malaysia, and then work with two three companies before I joined UTAR 2019. Okay, now I'm another journey to start back my PhD. Okay, with some collaboration project and a lot of project. I also have experience in design, creative design since 1999. So I work as designer, as a industry, and then work lot of company, different company, international company, local company, and then work in Singapore, and then in London, okay, and then work, and then after that, after maybe after around 10 years, I opened my company, first company, and then we start up our startup company start with 80 ringgit, 80 ringgit, yeah, 80 ringgit, the like capital, and then in 18 months, I think we achieved around 1.6 million after.
Wow.
Okay, and then we grow up together, and then 2010 I opened another startup. Okay, another startup named Tyko Media, and then from there 2010 until today I still own a Tyko Media, but this more to consultation, focus on consultation, not more to design. Then the previous startup, the first startup is more to design and development. But after I'm opening the Tyco Media, I'm focused more to consultation. A lot of company that will be consult, okay, like Petronas, okay, like Maemps, like a lot of ministry as well. Okay, I've been have as a creative consultant in Ministry MOHE, Ministry of Higher Education. Okay, and then a lot of some of the Jabatan Kerja Raya as well, JKR, Ministry of Works. Okay, we always collaborate, giving the idea and talk, and then become advisor as a industry advisor for Polytechnic and College Komuniti, Jabatan Polytechnic and College Komuniti Malaysia, until today lah, 2021, since 2019 until 2021. So I'm the alumni of Polytechnic Johor Bahru. They call it Polytechnic Ibrahim Sultan. Uh, okay, so now my project is more focused on digital lah. We can call it what you call digital innovator or digital startup, digital creative, something like that lah. There are a lot of term outside there. You you be aware, I think, Bisha. A lot of term.
Familiar with all that. Talking about your consultant company that you say, you
Yeah.
used to give consultant to like Petronas and all these companies. Also, your
Okay.
consultant is on what base? More on interface or what kind of basis?
Okay. We did what we did. We more to creative consultant. Okay, more to digital one lah. That time, people didn't call digital. They call like some e-learning. Okay,
Haha.
okay,
Okay.
yeah, e-learning. That's called new media. Is you heard about the term, that one, new media e-learning. Okay, based on that one, new media. Inside the new media, they have web design, system application, system development, and then artificial intelligence. That time they didn't call artificial, actually AI. They're not
Yes.
focusing on AI. They're more to focus smart this one, smart system. The artificial AI, they're more not quite popular after 2010, I think 2010 or 2012. Okay,
Yes.
atau more than after that lah. More before this, e-learning. I'm more focused on e-learning. I've been develop e-learning as a like application for e-learning, like internal application for Maybank, SME Bank. Before it's a SME Bank. Now we don't have a SME Bank. They branded to Agro Bank, I think,
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken. And then some of the bank, we I'm more focused on quality control for design, especially user experience and user interface design. I'm
Okay.
controlling in that, and then I'm part of a project manager to liaise with the both party lah, with the bank and the design. So that kind of the consultation what I did.
That's
Listen.
so much of experience. So talking about all this designing, right, when actually your passion started doing in this designing itself?
Oh, design itself. Actually, when always okay, okay. To be honest, all people, okay, they have their ambition, right? Okay, my beginning ambition start with when I form four, when
Okay.
in vocational. That time my dream is for architect.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, architect, and I want to be an engineer some one day lah, architect or engineer, because I'm quite good in the mathematics.
Uh-huh.
I always love mathematics, solve the problem. Okay, and then then I moved to certificate of telecommunication. Okay, and
Okay.
in where Polytechnic Sultan Abdul Halim Muazzam Shah Polymas, they call in Kedah Citra. And then and they are still in line of telecommunication electronic. And then after that, because my late father, he have a talent in the drawing. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, he got the offer from, if you heard about Nanyang School of Arts Singapore, when
Yes.
when his time, but he cannot finish, he can't go there. Yeah, and then he asked me one day, you try lah, because I have some talent with the drawing talent. And then
Okay.
after I'm finished, that time is 1997. Okay, that one is they have a recession problem. They have like economic problem in Malaysia. So that year, 1997, 1998. And then after, because I got the sponsored by Celcom when I continue my certificate telecommunication in Polymas. Then after that, economy quite getting worse, and then Celcom told all the student that's under their sponsor, and then they said you can go anywhere. The contract is terminate or whatever. And then I choose to try diploma in graphic design. So
Okay.
from there, I'm quite good in the computer that day. Okay, but I'm not sure about drawing, because I can drawing, but not too detail. And then after that, when I enroll as a design student, first month, first year lah, 6 months, 6 months or 12. Okay, first year when the diploma, I did my diploma, always drawing, every day drawing, drawing, drawing. So I'm quite frustrated, and then my CGPA getting down, just 2 point something, 3 point something. Okay, the drawing I got C, B minus or whatever. And then when the second year they start the computer, that one is AutoCAD. We start learn AutoCAD, we start learn digital, more to computer lah, Photoshop or whatever. And then I'm start grow my passion from there. At that time, yeah, 1999, 1998, nobody will believe graphic design can make money.
Correct.
Yeah, because yeah, this is what we call it, the thinking of the all this, engineering, architect, accountant can make money, doctor, yeah, the design, artist, arts. Why you can? What is your future for arts? Even though I told my cousin, my uncle and auntie, why you studying arts? Why not engineering? Why not this one? Why not that one? Then after 10 years, after 10 years, after 10 years, I graduate. I work there, become consultant and become somebody, work a lot of things. Okay, now they know, oh, arts can do some money.
Make a lot of money.
Money, yeah. Now after 20 years, they encourage what you got, their grandchild or their whatever, their friends, or you go for art and design. Now art and design is part of the for me is important, in not in any way, but the lack is about the salary, something like that. Yeah, because
When you're talking about all this designing and everything, I understand. So when you're coming into digital learning at the current pace, right? So you have to incorporate certain like coding and all. You got to incorporate like programming, coding.
yes,
So
correct.
do you actually learn all this coding, programming? Is it part of your syllabus or how does it go?
Okay, I never the formal programming language. I never learn about formal programming, but I'll usually, when we develop, let's say I involved in the web development. Okay, so I learn from there. I learn from my friends, my programmer. Okay, and then I learn, and then that time 1999, 2000, 2001, Google, YouTube, we don't have there.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
have.
What I'm always did, I went to library. I read the book about programming book, and
Okay.
then because I have some I'm not, it's a like we can call it talent lah. Okay, I can memorize thing easily. We call it a fast learner. Okay, I'm quite a fast learner. Okay, and then when I wrote something, I can remember for a long time.
That's
Even
nice.
until now, I can remember, oh, what I what I did in my diploma, during my bachelor, during my certificate, during my SPM. Okay, everything, the formula, the mathematic formula. So I still learn, I still remember about this one.
That
So
is God gifted talent, you know.
yeah, maybe.
Honestly.
Yeah, then that's why I developed my programming skill. Okay, slowly, because that's why after 12 years I realized something. What I can realize is I have both. I have design skill, development skill. Why not? I did by my own and consult people.
Yeah,
Both.
definitely. That's a very good combination, and especially
Yeah.
in this era. And you have seen in
Correct.
pandemic how important is all this. And
Yes.
then even
Correct.
in this pandemic, you really need it. Even like engineers, doctors, not able to do it so much about it. We
Yeah.
can't be successful. But
Yes.
this programming, digital learning, this is the one that the topic, is a hot pick
Yeah.
now.
Correct. Yeah.
Talking about your experience, right? You actually had experience working in industries, and now that you're a lecturer in academic, I'm sure you have
Yeah.
seen some research gap. So I'm sure you have also engaged with industrial research a bit, and you are currently engaged with academic research. What do you think, or what is in your opinion in terms of the research gap in industry and also academic? What is your opinion, and how possibly we can actually bridge the gap?
Okay. Before I'm joining the academic, okay, I always thought about why the academician doesn't follow what industry needs. Okay, yeah, I always ask my friends in academic, like say university, polytechnic, why you wrote you develop the syllabus? It's not follow what industry needs, and then
Right?
they give a lot of some reason lah, because of the management, because of the MQA, because of this one, and then that time I say, that is just a reason for
Okay.
okay, for the first time, and then because the research sometimes it's just no, I did some research actually in the, I can say it's good research, but it's just a research. We cannot
Okay.
use back as in the
Cannot
industry.
commercialize it,
Yeah,
right?
we cannot commercialize it. I don't know why. And then when I joined before UTAR, I joined in MSU. Okay, MSU Shah Alam.
Okay.
Okay, and then before that in the London lah, Brunel, and yeah, and then I work there, teaching there, and then when I joining the serious academic in Malaysia, and then I know, oh, what is a, we can call it a commercializing. Why industry and academic cannot be engaged together? Because they have a lot of gap. Okay, one of the thing is about one is funding for
Okay.
this one, and then industry sometimes they didn't, but they want I thought I asked one person. Okay, from he quite familiar with the drone. Okay, he's the number three in the world drone company based in
Wow.
Malaysia, based in the Cyberjaya. Okay, he said to me, we don't, why we don't want to engage with the university? Why? First, industry doesn't want to engage with university because university took a long time to develop. Okay, let's say the research they have a procedure, this one, and then okay, let's say okay, we have a grant 12,000, 10,000, for example. Okay, they have a research, need the literature review, need the fund, need what hypothesis, need the method, we learn to method, and then we propose. They have a lot of stages, okay, we need to do research for one company. For let's say I am my Tyko Media, I have one thing to want to the UTAR, want to fund UTAR, but I want that result in 3 months, but none of research can finish in 3 months. can be done in
Yes,
three
yes.
months.
We industry people always want things very fast
Yes.
because it's a lot of investment.
Yes, because that's why, and then I thought them, oh, this is a make sense for me. And then when I joined them, and then I joined the UTAR, and then because in the now I'm in the between academic and industry. I
Understand.
understand. Yeah, because academic they have a lot of process, Visha. Lot of process. Okay, we need to write the paper, proposal, something like this one, that one. Okay, and then industry just okay. We have money, we can give you. Okay, now we give you money. Okay, but I want the result in 3 months.
Hmm.
In 3 months, we just finished our literature review and method.
Understand.
Okay. My experience, I never for my experience. I'm not sure about you. Okay, for my past experience, I never met a research been done in 3 months.
Yeah, it's almost impossible.
Yes, it's very impossible. And then I asked them why you need. I asked my friends, why you need the result in 3 months? Yusri, industry, we fund you 10,000. Okay, if I'm late to get the output, how come I want to fight and then I want to compete with the others in industry? Three
Which is
months is yeah. He told me 3 months is so for me 3 months is long enough. If me, I want require 1 month after I give you funding.
okay.
Because they have a competitive, okay, competitors over there, over here. So that's why. So that's that time I realized, oh, because of the competitors issues, because of the commercialized issues, and then because of the time, sometime. That's why a lot of research in the industry, it can be done with together with academician, but not in the certain part. Okay, like if you like say my friend when I was in the London, she focusing on the technology for the steering technology for VW Volkswagen. Okay, her research is more to focus on the technology for steering, controlling the steering. That one is a 3 years research for that one is okay because it makes sense because they need to do a lot of things like mathematic calculation, okay, and AI involves a lot of things, okay,
Okay.
but that research is okay, but some research we need to let's say like my friend drone, okay, to projecting the mapping or whatever, they need around 2 months. But in Utah, for example, none of lecturer have a full-time research. We have a timetable, we have this one, we have teaching, we have consultation with student, we have an exam, we have a management, so a lot of things. So this is what I can say the differentiate between academic and industry needs the one more faster lah, quicker result, okay.
Always.
And then but academic we need to write paper or what everything, but usually we can collaborate together. The gap is only about depend on the what kind of the research we can collaborate. So that's in my opinion.
Understand. So normally, if it's given a proper time frame, then maybe collaboration will work very well, right?
Yeah.
So I think this the only way to bridge the gap is the time frame. If yeah, I think if the industry could give you like 1 year, for example, I think I'm sure academic can come up with some sort of research.
Yeah.
Maybe it really depends. But
And then
nowadays,
depend on
most of
the product as well, Fisher.
yes, if it's
Yeah.
innovating, I think it's fine. But if you were to start something from scratch, then
Yeah.
it requires a longer time, right?
Yes,
But
correct.
I think upgrading or innovating an existing product, then it's record. I think it's much more faster.
Yes, correct.
So talking about all this, are you working on any products at the moment in especially in your education because you're expert in digital learning and all these sort of things, right? So are
Yeah.
you working on any other products at the moment?
Okay. Currently, I'm working with one of the college community Pasir Gudang. I'm developing
Okay.
and develop mycollegecommunity.com. Okay, mycollegecommunity.com is part of a digital learning hub center for college community itself because we have around 100 college community entire Malaysia.
Okay.
Okay, so we want to encourage them to learn from digital platform via any. mobile device, okay, phone anywhere. The concept is anywhere, anytime,
Okay.
okay, and then anywhere, anytime, and then we want to them to develop their digital skill, okay, digital literacy, digital what digital anything about digital lah for me, okay, and then with limited not limited source, limited application, together with the application that we have, we that one, my college community, we doesn't develop using the new application. We use existing one like Google Classroom. We have what we have Cohort, we have Microsoft Team, we have Meet, we have a lot of thing platform via online platform actually, and then we need we combine all together in one center, one hub lah. We call it so one center. So all together in that one, but together from that one, they can learn and then they can do some normal as a student. Okay, because when pandemic issues okay rise up last year, okay, came out, and then they have a lot of uncertainty, uh, certainty problem, lot of problem, especially when during the learnings, okay, this not only for students, actually for the lecturer as well. Okay, I just conduct one survey, and then some the research, some survey, my survey, okay, more focus on the and what focus on challenge and issues about the digital learning for 1 year pandemic. Okay, a lot of the response from the educators. Okay, they said they don't have a time to prepare, they don't have time to learn because the pandemic is came just wipe some like that. Okay, and then the student there has some issues about connectivity, about the problem of the platform, and then the educators they don't have experience to conduct, need time. Okay, so that kind of the issues, the challenge that we rise up, then we develop my college community lah. So from there we try to expand, and then for just for this time we just focus on college community Pasir Gudang only before we open to the entire college community, and together with the learning community itself, not only the student college, okay, but for the learning community, it can be you, it can be me, it can be anywhere, anyone. So this is the what our target, and try to achieve this year. We try to launch before May, and then hopefully there will be got something good news lah.
Hopefully it goes well. All the best to you and your team. So, what are the challenges that you actually occur? I mean, in order to commercialize this, what are the challenges and what would be the percentage that it will be successful? Because I'm sure there's a lot of factors involved.
Yes.
The end users factors also is involved,
Yeah.
right? To measure the success rate. So, what are the challenges do you think that you might face?
Okay, of course, any new product they have a lot of challenges lah. Okay, for you,
Definitely.
you have experience as well. Okay,
Yeah.
when beginning when we try to develop this one, okay, none of the see we can say none of the top management doesn't like it. For
Oh,
them,
really?
yeah, for them is too advanced, and then for them for what? Okay, we have our system. Okay, we have our that time is we not start the pandemic not start yet.
Okay.
Okay, I'm proposed these ideas before pandemic for your information. In 2018, I just came from London.
Okay.
Okay, and then I proposed to the top management ministry, not ministry level, is a ministry lah, ministry ke Kementerian Pelajaran Malaysia, KPM, Ministry of Education, MOE. Yeah, okay. And then none of them is agree with the idea because the budget, because of the we have a system, we have a system, B system. Why we want develop new one? Okay, and then I said, okay, yes, you have a system, but A cannot be do this, B cannot be do this. You need to login. How many login you have for education now?
Mm-hmm.
Our system, you just single login, single sign on, you can use anywhere.
Okay.
Okay, at that time, yeah, that's the first challenge because for them it's too advanced, and then for them, like I told, I present in front of engineer somewhere. We've been teaching this kind of engineering since 1990 something, so no matters, no problem until 2018. Still have okay, still okay. So that is the all this thinking, yeah, and then okay, for me it's okay, and then we start develop. I buy the domains, the hosting, and then I ask my friend, one of my friend. We are working only two people
Oh,
in this project.
wow.
I don't have
Okay.
a big team, only me, because as you know, designer and developer in me, and then my friend more in the programming side. He developer as well, but more advanced programming. So I'm a designer, so that's why we only have two people. Okay, and then I'm start. Never I told my friend.
But this would be rather custom made, right? It's a
Yes,
bit of custom made, right?
custom made, yeah. And then I asked my team, my team, high role. Okay, and then I told him, okay, we start lah, whatever it is. Okay, at any cost we start. And then I did, because he worked in the college community Pasir Gudang. Okay, and then I approached college community Pasir Gudang, and then he said, the top management in Pasir Gudang said, okay, you can do anything, we okay with you, your idea is okay, but uh for make sure, don't, no cost. It's a, yeah, no cost. And then I told them, okay, it's a free, don't worry,
So
the
demo
development
you
is
need
free.
lah. It's a demo you need.
Yeah, demo, no, it's a, no, it's not demo.
It's a
Yeah, full,
complete one.
complete one is a free of charge, but
Wow.
we should have a, negotiate with them, they have a win-win situation, of course.
Okay,
Okay.
definitely. Mm.
Definitely. Okay. First, you appoint me as a advisor, digital learning advisor in college community, and then second, anyone want to use this system is under IP, is under Tyko Media.
Okay.
So everything now is in process, in the paperwork process, and then last 2 weeks, the ketua pengarah of Jabatan Politeknik College Community Malaysia came to the came to College Community Pasir Gudang, and then she saw the ideas of my college community, and then she quite shocked, and then she said, "Oh, this is a brilliant idea." Okay, and then the ketua pengarah in the College University Gudang said this came from Tyco Media and collaboration with College Community. Now they're aware, they alert about this system now. That's first challenge, and then second challenge, and first done, second that one, and then now we try to develop. I'm not sure what's coming on. Okay, but I'm for sure, for normal, as a developer and designer, I face it. Okay, when you develop something, when it's done and success, they have 2 3 companies will come and do something lah. They
Yeah.
claim this one, even though I have one of experience when we done it, when we want to when we got registered in as an IP. Okay, when you develop, you are alone, you are only you and your friend, for example me and Hyrule. Okay, for example, okay, when develop, and then when you want to register as a my IPO, there come 2 3 people. Hey, can you register me inside, together with your name or whatever, so something like that. Because when your name have a, as you have your name inside IPO registered as a patent, or copyright. Okay, in academic you have a point in there, you have a KPI, you reach your KPI. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's a lot of academician try to engage with me now, because they know I'm my application to my IPO. I just said no, sorry, because this is done by me and my friend. So that's the lot of challenge. Become innovator, of course. If you alone, it's okay. It's not only issues is not alone. Okay, the issue is how to say, yes, how tough are you to face all these things. You alone is okay, but make sure who's the best one, and then who the right one, who the right person you talk. Okay, so that's important, because they have a lot of rider only
Okay.
when the project start, lot of rider. Okay,
Mm.
especially project start, they have 1 to 3 riders. Okay, and then after that, after success around 50%, 60% project, okay, progress, another riders came in, join. Okay, so this is the process for innovator, especially if you are younger, you don't know nothing, they will yeah. So this is the issues, but different in the UK. Okay, I experienced there, and then they don't step back each other. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, they encourage you. If that one, if your work, you go on. Like my supervisor, previous supervisor, ex supervisor, she told me, "This is your work, Yusri. You go on with yours." Okay. If you want to put my name, it's okay. If you don't want to put my name, it's okay as well.
oh, it's not like that here, right?
Now here, Visha,
Everyone.
even though just say, Visha, you do this, and then just one word, and then she or he will claim, Visha, put my
CEO.
put my name as well. Yeah. So this is the quite kind of issues recently lah.
Oh, that's actually that's a very good sharing because I'm not so sure in academic, but because in industry, we don't really claim so much, because each of us are assigned to certain project.
Yes.
So then we just focus. But if let's say we need a helping hand, then we will just put the name inside. We don't want to, because end of the day, the person who holds the patent is the company. The
Yeah.
inventors only is us.
Yes.
The one
Correct.
holding is the company.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah. So we can't do so much unless they want to give us a percentage, then it's a
So that's
different
why
issue.
my advice to my students, okay, always because I'm teaching about, I thought about the IP as well, my IP, what
Okay.
game IP, especially in game lah. We need to aware about IP, okay, patent, trademark, copyright issue.
Copyrights,
Okay,
yes.
okay. And
So
then I
also have industrial design or something, right?
yes, I always ask them, be what you call, be careful with whatever your idea. Okay, you need to talk to right person, and then don't tell anybody about your idea. Even though you have a brilliant idea, just keep it yourself, and then you just start develop by your own. Okay, something like WhatsApp. You just read about story about WhatsApp, story about Instagram, story about what like a whole lot of stories lah. How the successful of WhatsApp. Okay, go Yahoo doesn't want him to work.
Yeah.
Facebook doesn't want, and then he developed the WhatsApp, and then now after that, Facebook bought the WhatsApp
Yeah.
billion. So that I always told my student, learn from that story. Okay, when you achieve something, people will open their eyes lah. And then that's why when you negotiate is more important. How you negotiate, okay? Because people normally youngsters, sorry, youngsters. Okay, when one company to company say want to give some. Okay, I give you 10,000 for this one. Because of the 10,000, you sell all everything, your idea. Because for me, 10,000, yeah, it's a big money, but you don't, because sometimes the youngsters doesn't think in future, yeah. Because if you registered and your IP under you, okay, it belong to you, and for long lasting, yeah, until every time lah. Okay, and then but if you just get the 10,000, and then the IP goes to company, goes to the individual, you only get 10,000. So that IP now is 2020. Maybe is nothing for you. In
Alright.
2025, 2026, maybe
That's the main thing.
100,000. The copyright is 100,000 or whatever. Okay, same.
Correct.
That's why I always encourage my student, read the book, read the story. How that you see that one, the one of the story, the nice one. Forgot that one. They have one application as well, develop application. For that one, he sold the application to one company just in $500,000 in America. I forgot the company, that one, the application, 500,000, just 500,000. 2000, that day 2010, I think 2010 or 2011. You know how today the value of the application 1.1 billion.
Wow.
I forgot the which application, that one, but it's a social media.
Wow.
See, in 6 years
Big
only.
loss for that inventor.
Yeah, because of the 500,000. Oh, okay. So sometime like that lah. You need to believe lah. When you develop something, when you invent something, you need to believe in yourself. This can go far.
Like
Okay.
your my community, my college community.
Yes, correct. They have a lot an idea. That's why I don't want to talk about the ideas to anybody now. Even though I went to present my ideas. Okay, they call me to present something. I just present, and then they ask me, "Can I have a slide?" No,
Yeah, no, don't.
you pay me, I can give you the slide, but just not all the slide. That is
Correct.
the tactic, the strategy now.
Correct, correct. You have to really move smart. And for me, it's always before you're presenting your idea, you better file a patent first. Whether the patent is granted is later story. I know because
Yes,
in Malaysia it takes 3 to 4 years for your patent to be granted. But
yes,
you can file immediately. File first and then
correct.
present your idea.
Yes, correct.
True, true. That's the strategy that I use. Because I before I want to present to my client, I know
Yeah,
it's really beneficial to them, but they
yeah,
can do in-house engineering as well. With
yeah,
clients who got engineers to
yes, correct.
develop that, so they
Yeah,
take our ideas and they will just develop in-house. So what about me? Then I came on and struggled so much with the ideas and
yeah,
everything.
correct.
They can do in-house because they
Yeah,
also have chemical engineers in their
yeah, correct.
right.
That's a challenge. You face the challenge actually.
Yeah, I do face the challenge, but I just have to act smart because
Yeah,
some of the industry, the big industry like Petronas, we're talking
yeah,
about, they have in-house
correct.
research center.
Yes,
So
correct.
they'll get ideas from us and they'll start developing on their own. They
Correct.
got resources, they got manpower. So
Yeah,
they like to target all these small companies, to get ideas, and then they'll develop.
yeah,
So that's why I always will file my patent first. I regardless it's working or not working, I
yeah.
file it.
I feel you, Visha. Because I have one idea when this is a long story, 2007 I think, when I
Okay.
presented in front of the top management in ministry. Okay, okay, they reject my idea. Okay, they reject for them this is not good lah whatever, and then suddenly after 1 year I saw my idea in television.
Oh, ouch. That's really ouch.
Yeah, that time I just try to start my startup. Okay, I don't have experience enough with that one. Then after that, oh, okay, now I'm okay. Second time, they asked me, they have a problem with this, and then can you come? Okay, I come. I came there, and then you want me to solve this one? Pay me first, and then we have an agreement. We have this one and that one. Uh,
Yeah. You
yeah,
make sure get the money for
yeah,
consultation also. You have to get the money for
yeah, correct.
consultation.
Because I'm presented around January sometime, something 2007, and then end of the 2007, I saw the advertisement in the television. Hey, this is kind of like my idea. The sound the background music is same. The only the graphic change, yeah. But we know lah because this is your idea. You know the framework, everything. You know what's going on. I told my friend, if after this should become these elements, and then suddenly same.
Exactly. Oh,
Oh, see, this is my idea.
yeah.
So
But
that's
it's your responsibility lah to tell the younger generation out there, be careful and
yeah,
all this because
yeah,
they might not know how cruel is this
yeah.
world.
Especially nowadays, yeah,
Yeah. What
everything.
would be now that you know, because before pandemic you actually had all these ideas and then they did not support. Now they see how important it is after
Yeah,
the
correct.
pandemic, your digital learning especially.
Digital learning,
So what do
yes.
you think the future generations on pursuing it, your like graphic design or digitalization? Because the world is moving towards that. All
Yeah,
I heard is AI, machine learning, neural networking. Those are the terms that I'm
yeah,
hearing, and
yeah,
people, even oil and gas, for example, I mean oil and gas industry. It's all there, but they're trying to automate the platform because during pandemic, no one could able to go to offshore platforms, so they want to do a digital automation platform.
yes,
Drone application, it's so abundant right now and so
yeah,
important. People
correct.
don't know what drone can do a few years back, but now I think drone with robotics and all involvement,
Mm-hmm.
it's all replacing humans. So
Mm-hmm.
what is your advice for future generation pursuing on this line, this area?
Okay, my honest advice lah. Okay, because we have a STEAM, right? Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
Yes.
Okay, in Malaysia now. Okay, it's okay if you are startup with the you are accounting. Okay, now you are pursuing your bachelor accounting, but you have a passion in technologies, engineering, anyway. Okay, because now worlds cannot predict. We can't predict what happened in next, even though next year, or even though in next 6 months, we cannot predict. Okay, we need to work smart, as you said. Okay, we work smart, and then we know. But for me, I only have one principle. Okay, one principle. You know your strength and you know your weakness. That's my guide my success until today lah. If you know your success, you know your strength. For me, I have my strength. I know my strength enough. Okay, let's say I'm designer. I'm fast learner. I know how to design. I know how to code. I know how to negotiate and present in front of people. Okay, okay. And then the important thing is weakness as well. Weakness can develop yourself and can motivate yourself. My weakness, I have a weakness, lot of weakness. One of them is a language. One of them is a language writing. Okay, so that's my weakness. That's why one of the reason why I continue in my PhD. Okay, my continue my PhD and master, as I said with you last week. When first thing question first, my first question came out from my supervisor. You have long enough story, long enough history in industry. Why you continue your PhD? That's
Mm,
why I told my supervisor, because I want to challenge myself. Okay, you need to challenge yourself. You need to challenge your weaknesses especially. My weaknesses is
okay.
writing. Okay, writing, speaking, something like that. But I'm learned from a lot of friends. Okay, from Japanese, from Chinese, okay, from Italian. Okay, they don't bother about that one. As long they can do something, you can develop something. Okay, if you have an idea for innovators outside there, you are youngsters. Okay, you have an idea. Keep your idea properly. Okay, know your channel. Okay, but even though your channel is right, but you meet the people is not right, is it? But same. Okay, but you need to know, understand what's going on, and then what's the challenge, and then don't give up with whatever you done it. Okay, even though I'm accounting, I cannot. I like digital, but I cannot go. No, accounting they have a digital as well. Now world towards the digital. Okay, especially in digital learning. For me, why I'm challenging myself in digital learning, digital in learning and education. Okay, for more specific, because learning and education cannot stop. You can't stop learning and education.
Yeah.
You want to learn accounting, you still learn. You still need go to universities and school. You want to learn engineering, you need to have something resources to learn. So that's why I'm focused more education in learning. That's why, as you said, yeah, of course we have now offshore oil and gas. They don't want to go to offshore. They want to develop virtual something like
Yeah.
everything. Okay, my friend done it now. He's
Ah,
yeah, okay, and then he told me that they have a lot of potential in digital. Okay, that's why I saw the pattern in universities. I asked my friend, Metropolitan University, Sunway, UTAR as well, and then others universities, the private universities. They have lot increasing about people, students came want to enroll in technology and computer science nowadays.
yes.
Yeah, especially more to programming.
Correct, correct.
Yeah, they
A lot
have.
of data scientists,
Yes,
AI, machine learning,
yes,
a lot,
correct.
it's very
Uh,
famous here.
yeah, when I was start in 2000 and 1999, these, like as I said in the beginning, I said in the beginning, 2000, 1999, 2001, none of the
Yeah.
community, graphic design, arts, you cannot go far. You just this because the accounting that time, yeah, accounting, engineering, mathematician, okay, scientist, doctor, pharmaceutical. Okay, that is the most most course and subject focus from the parents or whatever. Arts, no. Who want? Why you want to do when you graduate after arts? My father and my mother, my parent is okay, but my uncle, my auntie, because their sons, yeah, their kids grow up with the engineering, grow up with the science stream.
This is typical Asian mindset, you
Yeah,
know.
correct. And then that time I challenge myself, it's okay. Take arts. I enroll as a graphic student, and then after that, now after 20 years, it's not easy. 20
Yeah.
years something, and then now you go anywhere. Even though in Utah, game design, game development start increasing the students now, okay, to develop the game. That's why I always encourage my game student. It's not only the game you can develop. If you learn about this programming, let's say AI or whatever, you can develop application software
Yes.
development. Okay,
A lot of areas.
don't limit yourself. Whatever you study, just limit on that. You study in game, just limit in game. No, you can go as a game, as a mobile application developer, OS developer. You can go as software developer. You can work, even though you game design, you develop game, you can work with the oil and gas company as a VR or the AR talent or whatever. And then yeah, lot of a student doesn't know about this one. Okay, that's why we need in academic, we need lecturer have experience industry. Yeah,
So
that's why I always told my friend in college community and polytechnic, please engage with industry, because industry people can open the mind, open student minded. Okay, so from there we know, okay, how. Uh, but it's hard to find industry people can work collaborate with the academic actually, because of what, because of the payment sometime. So this is kind of challenge for me lah. But I'm always encourage youngest, please focus on whatever you like, and don't give up, and then try your best lah. Me as well, of course, not you try today, it's not the you cannot get tomorrow or in 1 month. Okay, the timeline is there lah. Okay, like me, my timeline is 20 years, 15 years I get whatever I have now. After 15 years, oh, now challenge in digital. Okay,
yeah.
now I'm involved in the digital transformation, digital innovation. Okay, especially in education. Okay, maybe in 5 years I can see the what we get. I can see the what I'm predict now. Maybe okay, because I can see whatever I predict since 2005. Nowadays we learn about digital or whatever. Now my prediction, our team prediction is about VR, hologram, AR in any sector, oil and gas, what pharmaceutical, accounting, learn education. Okay, VR and AR, hologram, these three my targeted. Okay, so maybe 5 years I told my friend, maybe 5 years, so we just start now. Don't bother about the budget or whatever, because we save the budget, because we are developer, we are designer. We don't want, we don't not involve the freelance, not involve the outside, the third party. No, so all total on me now.
Okay.
Either we want to go, we want to start, or we want to give up and stay home, something
Yes.
lah. So my say, I can say these two things lah, Visha. Know your strength and know your weakness. Important thing is your weakness lah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my advice.
And you work out on your weakness because strength is there, and then you just have to make sure. Thank you so much, Mr. Yusri, because whatever you shared today is so useful. It's coming from your experience. I
Yes.
mean, yeah, I can see all that you're sharing. It's all based on your experience. You've gone through it, and you know how to tackle the situation now.
Yeah.
Whatever that comes back again, you know how to tackle the situation exactly and
Yes.
how you're able to overcome it. But thank you so much. I mean, whatever advice that you're giving, especially you being a lecturer now and also having an industry experience, and
Yeah.
you're sharing with students, which is
Yeah.
a very good thing. I mean, students get a future. In the
Yeah.
future,
Correct.
you should know what kind of decisions they're making, and you exactly doing the right thing. You're
Yeah.
doing the right thing to make sure they're on the right path. And like what I said, I'm very impressed because you are a far thinker, because you already know in 5 years how's the world going to be.
Yeah.
I can see that you predicted far much ahead. That's a good researcher mindset, you know.
Yeah, correct.
Actually, that's a very good attitude that you're having over there. So all the best for your my community, my college,
Yeah,
your product,
my college community.
my college community. So yeah, it's all the best to you. I'm sure it will hit.
I
Maybe
will share with you, Visha.
yeah, please do share. I will
Yeah,
really like to know about it more in detail. I mean, now you're starting in education, but maybe in future industry also might need it. You know, you
yeah,
can develop in the same stream.
yeah,
So it's a very good idea that actually came out, and I'm so glad to see someone who can actually came out. You came out with this idea before the pandemic, like what 2 3 years ago, and now you see it's so useful.
yeah,
So the timeline is so important for a researcher because
yeah,
normally you got to be a far thinker because by the time you develop it at that point it has to be very important in your research. It
yeah.
cannot be at this present time. So the mindset you're having, which is so good. So
Thank
thank you so much, Mr. Yusri, for your sharing today.
you,
I
Visha.
really appreciate for your time,
Yes,
and I hope that we can see sometime soon. I am sure our path will
yeah,
cross.
yeah. Thank you, Visha, for this interview and for the opportunity. Okay, we can keep in touch. Don't worry, always there. I saw you take my name. Yeah, you take my name in one of posts, I think.
Oh yes, yes, I did because they were asking for because you are helping students and digitalization. It's definitely your
Yeah,
area of expertise.
yeah. If you know someone want to about digital or whatever, just take my name. Sometimes,
Definitely.
yeah, sometimes they need people. Okay, they need people like college community, like polytechnic. But
Yes.
the border is how much we need to pay you. So that's always question come up with them. Yeah, and then luckily I'm told my friends in polytechnic and college community, don't bother about payment. It's a free.
Oh, that's so
This
nice of you.
yeah, this is me lah. Because I want to serve to my
Yeah,
country.
you want to
Ch-
give back to the community.
Yeah,
Yes.
because I believe if you share your knowledge, you doesn't lose anything. Yeah, you will gain more knowledge, and then you will gain more trust and
Agree.
more opportunity over there. So this is me. Of course lah. Because I know if you go anywhere, let's say college community ask you to give a talk, you said it's a free or whatever. Don't bother about payment. Normally they already have the payment. They will pay you as a token, whatever.
Understand.
Yeah.
Understand.
So that's the important thing lah. For me, sharing is a of course people said sharing is caring. Yeah, but
Yes.
that's why when we sharing, I believe when we share our knowledge, especially the knowledge, you can get yeah knowledge is very like a goal. Okay, it's important to everybody. So that is important lah. So for me, better sharing lah. Don't waste. Don't that sharing knowledge is burdening you. So this is my concept lah. Okay, Visha.
Thank you, Mr. Yusri. You have a nice Sunday ahead.
You too. Okay, thank you, Visha.